It's Comic Artist Pro Secrets. I am. Sorry, I'm Ethan Van Sciver. Do me a favor, before we begin this video, would you lean over, hit that like button, and share this video out to as many people as you possibly can. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do so. Ring the bell for notifications so that you don't miss any videos or any live streams. It'll really help in pushing back against YouTube's deliberate, suppressive efforts against channels like mine, with messages like mine. And why would they want to? Why would they want to ever suppress my message? It's about happiness, optimism, positivity. It's about hard work. It's about fun. In any case, thank you very much for all of you people who have done that. It's really helped the channel. Now, Starfire's new YA novel, and it really isn't Starfire's YA novel. Let's be honest. This is an autobiography by Mariko Tamaki, who is a YA author that the comic book industry has welcomed into its fold, and invited her to write, a DC Comics novel that would appeal to 13-year-old girls. Now, YA novels are big business right now. They are doing great. These books, and they're basically what they are, is they're made up of little web comics, cute little web comics that 13-year-old, 12-year-olds can relate to. One of the biggest ones by Raina Telgemeier is called Smile. And it's all about, I was 10 years old when I got braces and I got acne and it was so embarrassing. And here are a bunch of really funny comic strips that can relate to. You kids can relate to this, can't you? And the answer is yes. Everybody can relate to that. And so this book has sold absolute buckets. Now, the comic book industry that I work in has been lying to itself recently and sending itself articles, news articles, propaganda that say things like graphic novels and comics have increased in sales by 46%. 46%, oh my goodness. But if you read a little bit more into that article, you see that the 46% is entirely made up of books like Dog Man and, again, Smile by Telgemeier. These books are doing well. Comic books like the ones that, DC Comics normally puts out, Marvel Comics puts out, those books are down by 7%. 7% decline. This is like the 5th year in a row that comic sales have been on the downswing. And in the meantime, manga is selling really well. Japanese comics, Asian comics are selling really well, and these YA novels are selling well. So DC Comics got it in their head that they are going to hire away some of these YA novelists to come over and do DC versions of what is selling really well right now. So they hired Mariko Tamaki to come over here and basically tell a story that would maybe appeal to 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds, that they could sell through Scholastic. And this is what Mariko came up with. This is the story of Starfire, who is a beautiful, popular alien, from outer space. She's one of the Teen Titans. She's absolutely gorgeous, fun, happy. Her powers work on her emotions. She just couldn't be more fun and more popular. And in this story, this is the story of her daughter. She's got a teenage daughter. How could she have a teenage daughter? That's the first question. All right, that's fine. Let's say that this is 50-year-old Starfire. She's got a fat, dumpy, grouchy, unwashed. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? What is going on? Horrible, speckled lesbian daughter who hates her. It's not bad enough that she's fat and, she's kind of an introvert, goth, weirdo, but she actually hates her mom, which makes her entirely unsympathetic to me. I think you should love your mother. But this is clearly a case of absolute jealousy for her beautiful, popular mother, and this is a sad, broken person. I don't want to read this comic book. I don't know any 13-year-olds or 12-year-olds who can really relate to this situation. Very few people on the face of the earth, maybe Cher's daughter, can relate to the idea of having issues with her gender or sexuality and hating her superstar mother. Very few people. Not too many people who are going to get on that Scholastic book fair bus, shop for comic books and YA novels, are going to go, oh, that's like my life. That's like my life on the page. I'll tell you whose life it is. It's the author. It's Marika Tamaki. Decided to take this opportunity that DC gave her to self-aggrandize, self-insert, and make a story about all of her miserable teenage life choices and how they were probably just right for her. Now, everyone who has seen this book in promo has laughed at it, has been outraged by it, has been confused by it. Everyone has been making fun of I Am Starfire, but DC Comics still has the shill media to back them up, and so you've got Screen Rant here, the highly anticipated young adult graphic novel. Well, I mean, highly anticipated by me. I can't wait to read it and roast it. A few other comic skaters are excited about the idea of getting this book and doing the review on YouTube. Is it highly anticipated? Is this a good thing? Well, not according to DC Comics' Twitter account. I've never seen them do this before. Now, DC Comics will follow their current employees, their current talent, and so that's one thing to know. That's one thing to note. But here's the other thing. The main thing is that when DC Comics at DC Comics actually tweets something out, a promo, of course you're meant to look at it. Oh, look, these are the next batch of comics that we're doing while the sword of Damocles / AT&T dangles over our heads. Oh, that's great. What do we think of it? Well, what do we think of it? We can answer. We can respond to this right here and tell DC Comics directly what we think of what these books look like, and they look okay. Swamp Thing looks pretty great. We scroll down here to their little spot, their little article about I Am Starfire, and what the? Hold on a second. What the what? How come I can't respond to this? I can't respond. And what is this? Why are there so many retweets here? What is going on? Let me see what it says. It says, being the daughter of a superhero isn't always awesome. Well, life is what you make of it. Frankly, I'd love to be the son of a superhero. That would be rad. Find out why in I Am Not Star Wars by Star Wars. I'm sorry. I Am Not Starfire by Mariko Tamaki and Yoshi Yoshitani. And there's the link there. We click on this because wait a second, we want to stop blowing up. All right, let's put that away. Let me see some comments about this. Oh, nobody can reply. DC actually shut the replies off on this. They were getting such negative feedback, and I have never seen them do this before. I have seen DC Comics make choices that have gotten them roasted on Twitter. Dan DiDio just took it in. I mean, he just took it in stride. He was used to just saying things that would outrage people, producing things that would annoy people. DC Comics would always say, an angry audience is an engaged audience. They're an audience that's paying money. Look at this. They shut the comments off like a bunch of social justice warriors. In the meantime, you've got all these quote tweets from people. Well, I mean, look, you can shut the comments off, but you can't stop people from quote tweeting this. Look at this. Losers. Why would Starfire have a goth midget as her crotch drop who looks like Kelly Osbourne in The Penguin's Love Child? That's brutal. That is brutal. Let me see what else is going on here. It's unpopular when you disable the comments. Yes. Truly, this is as equally memorable as Jack and the Beanstalk. This is such garbage product, and this is putting it mildly. So that's a mild retort. Only reason you disable responses is because you know how shit this is. LMAO! I love the LMAO. That's my favorite. Delete this, please. You've got a frog that's vomiting, green vomit. Shitty fan fiction, says this person. Wow, you got the reply shut down. That makes me hit the desk. Ratio to hell, says this person. These are not necessarily great reviews. Why does she look like Vosh's wife? Ew, no kidding, you're not Starfire. You're also not what I want to read or even acknowledge exists. Ew, that's a lot of W's there. LMAO, they turned off the comments so people wouldn't clown on them. By the way, this comic looks like shit. Thumbs up there. I like that. It's like one thing to say this comic looks like shit, but then to add the thumbs up, I think that was irony. I think that's called irony there. Do they honestly think this is a good idea? Hashtag Comicsgate. Thank you, Comicsgate. No, it isn't a good idea. This is fantastic. Robert Harkin, no comments allowed, always a good sign. And this is, of course, the daughter of Starfire. This is fine, existing. Look at this hideousness. I mean, look at this, and just remember how beautiful the Super Friends looked, and how glorious DC Comics characters have always presented themselves, how wonderful and aspirational and exciting they are. Fans are cooking DC so bad they had to turn off the comments. Love to see it. I love it. I love these fans. Oh, this is looking rough. This is Black Sage D. You're forgetting the most important thing, that Starfire's daughter should be orange. Get out of here, you racist. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't... Look at that. She's white. That's weird. How could Nightwing and Starfire, two of the sexiest characters DC has pop out a fucking gremlin that looks like neither of them? Dumpy McFrumpy, the self-insert. And then, of course, look, who can reply? People DC Comics can reply. That's it. That's the only... Do you really believe in this so much? You really believe in this so much, you turned off the replies. ... Cowards. You freaking cowards! See, that might have been an outburst. That might have been unnecessary. I'm not really sure here. They're not taking any comments. I wonder why. And it just goes on and on. There's 750 of these. I mean, I guess I could go through these, but I invite you to do it and just enjoy DC Comics getting cooked for putting out this ridiculous, passive-aggressive, I don't know, silly, negative, weird YA novel in which they just allow the weirdos that they hire to just throw themselves into the comics. We all have to look at them. We all have to think about what their opinions. We have to read a Starfire story in which some fat goth woman justifies the poor decisions that she made as a teenager and says that they're probably okay. What I would do to be Starfire's gay goth daughter, says Beckers. Well, somebody actually likes it. DC restricts the replies because not even their remaining fans like this trash. Yeah, this is true right here. Slut shames her mom, neglects her education, but somehow has the money to run away to France. Is Penguin topping up her bank account? I mean, I guess you'll have to read it to find out, but this is true. The worst thing about this character isn't what she looks like, it's what goes on in her heart. She is ugly inside and on the outside. You know, that's the thing. Starfire is beautiful on the inside and beautiful on the outside. Her daughter is ugly on the outside and ugly on the inside because she hates her mother. That's what it is. How could you hate Starfire? You'd have to be a jealous little toadstool to hate Starfire. And that is what this character is. I feel so bad for Danny Dorito. Danny Dorito. Not to be confused with Danny DeVito. Danny Dorito. Alright, so... I can't get enough of this. We tried to get Oswald Cobblepot on Maury Povich for this, but he quickly fled the scene. Great comment. Thanks, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for growing my channel up to, I mean, we're going to hit 135,000 subscribers. We started, as soon as I started making videos again, we were at 130. And what can I say? Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting this channel. As long as you guys are watching this content, I will keep producing these little videos. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon with another one. Bye. New from All Caps Comics. Rainbow, the Brute, the last real man in fairyland. A tale of prismatic pain, a spectrum of brutality, and a pretty good dad. Choke slam a unicorn by backing it today, only on Indiegogo. Hey, I got a P.O. box. Want to send me some mail? Send it to Ethan Van Sciver, P.O. Box 607, Marlton, New Jersey, 08053. And I'll probably open it up on a live stream. Thanks very much, everyone. Hey, you want to follow me on Twitter? Are you sure? Well, if so, I'm at Ethan Van Sciver. That's at Ethan Van Sciver. See you there.